Okay, they say third time's the charm. Apparently, everywhere we have gone has not been the best. So let's see, hopefully everything goes according to plan. So let's watch our first plane touchdown.
Mic test number 2. Can you guys hear me?
So Trevor will be our internet guy. He'll monitor if everything is good. We have a little Airbus A320 touching down. And keep in mind, we are going to get better with the panning. Let me just get into my groove. Beautiful touchdown. So welcome everybody, welcome to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. So with your guys' popular demand, we are actually testing out the membership feature. We actually just got memberships set up on there.
It just flickered to red temporarily.
That's fine, it'll be good. As long as the frames are not dropping, we're golden.
Okay.
We back, can you guys hear us? So we're monitoring, so see the frame rates are dropping. We dropped like 6% of the frames. It just does it for some weird reason. If anything, I will invest in a range modifier for this. But no, like I said, guys, welcome. Appreciate you guys coming here. We are doing a bit of a test. We can also monitor chat through here. Welcome, Alexander. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, Kate.
So we are all back. We are looking at the north side. We apparently have audio. Hopefully we have audio.
We'll find out later.
If we don't, it's good because we can behave. We have to behave when we're on the audio.
Do you need just like a stream deck with the bleep button?
Well, I eventually want to get a YOLO box. I actually read up some stuff on them. So, alrighty, what is the plane we have coming in, Trevor? It looks like it's a Southwest Airlines.
If it's Southwest, I can guarantee it's a 737.
It is a 737.
It's SWA 2039, and I'm on the wrong gap, so I don't know where it's coming from. Let me pull up.
And a smooth touchdown by the 737. Do you think they're ever going to get rid of 737s, or are they going to ride them until they stop making them?
It's going to be interesting to see what Boeing does. I could see them continuing with the 797 if it ever comes out.
Yeah. Hey, we figured out how to fix it, guys. Apparently we are getting some rain coming this way.
Yeah. If at first you don't succeed, move 30 feet to the east.
Yeah, apparently the area where we were at was something was going wild over there, and it was killing our bandwidth. So Trevor is going to step out, and he's going to basically snap some photos.
Now I'm just lowering it because of the wind.
Oh. You're more welcome to set it in my car, dude, so your stuff doesn't get damaged.
I trust Manfrotto for now.
So we are looking at a SkyWest CRJ as it's getting ready to depart. And do we have any plans on final? Let's double check if we have anything that's coming.
It does not appear so. Oh, we got one. Got one. Unknown if it's coming to the north side or south. It's American 2966 from Austin.
So welcome everybody. Thank you all for tuning in earlier. That was actually a cool little stream we did. I did not have a lot of my stuff charged, so as a result, it was a little difficult, to be honest.
Let's see. We really only have one incoming flight right now. That doesn't seem right.
Excellent connection.
Yeah, just a few American flights. Wow, it's pretty slow out there right now.
Okay, let's double check how we can do the membership stuff. I'm really confused. I've never fully set this up.
us. We got that SkyWest heading to Yuma.
Alrighty, we're gonna pose that the memberships are live.
I can try to view it with a different YouTube account and see.
Alrighty, double check if you guys can get it now.
Holy crap, there's so many ads on YouTube.
Huh?
There's so many ads on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I pay for premium, so I never see them.
Alright guys, we are waiting for some more action to happen here. What's your guys' favorite plane? Honestly, Alexander, I am a big fan of the MD-11. The MD-11 is one of my favorite planes of all time.
Just because I know it's going to make a lot of people angry, my favorite plane is the short.
We'll figure it out.
Not showing. This is not my normal account that I'm viewing it, so. SkyWest is starting to taxi.
Okay, it's showing that it's available. Okay guys, double check now. We are officially offering memberships. This has honestly been kind of
Okay.
a, can you see it?
Yep, I found it. If you click on Slav's actual YouTube profile on his homepage, next to the subscribe button, it says join.
All right, thank you guys. So you can see the weather is starting to quickly change and deteriorate here. It's gonna potentially rain here. We are actually watching the ground crew work right now. So what does it mean? Like orange and blue, like orange or green?
What are you looking at? Oh, the vest?
Yeah, like vest. Uh-oh. We are dropping frames. No! Stop dropping frames! It's good. It'll fix.
Yeah.
It's buffering. That is called getting a little screw up. Perfect.
It's green. Yay!
Thank you, Todd. Our first member is Todd. So let's see if you guys could get the emojis going. Let's see how they look. So let's see our first emoji of the new membership. Welcome, Todd.
Make it a good one, Todd. We're all counting on you.
We have never seen this. This is like a baby coming to life.
Oh, we got a second member.
Sweet. That's awesome. Oh, Todd is joining it.
Todd, hit an emoji. We got to see this. Kate, if you click on his YouTube profile, you might have to close out of the app and refresh it.
Oh, then. Alrighty, guys. No, thank you very much. It means a lot to us because if you know, this actually does take some money to get going. So anything you guys can do, even like, I'm not even trying to sell you anything. It just helps me fund the channel. So the best thing you can do is just click like, and that's all we care about. You have a $2.99 I Got Cookies. If you don't like it, go to the other channel. It is what it is.
Kate, are you on mobile or are you on desktop? I wonder if Kate can't see it because she's a moderator. I wonder if it's
Probably.
different.
All right, we have a 737 coming in.
Let me see if I can see it on my personal account, Kate.
There we go. 737 MAX 8 coming in. So Todd, I'm going to send you something once it comes in. One of the perks is I'm going to send you a batch of stickers, dude.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on mine.
But thank you for your support, I Got Cookies. Shoot us an email. I'll send you a sticker if you'd like.
Todd's upgrading membership.
No, thank you guys. That's a lot.
I don't know. I wonder if it's just updating the servers.
It's
with
updating
it, and it's weird.
So what we will do is once we... Perfect. Yeah, hit the like button, and if you want, click the description. I Got Cookies. I have a basic email set up. Send me your address. I'll send you something. How about that? Like, don't worry about it. Like I said, if you guys can donate, click the like. That does help it. So you guys are golden. Let's see. Do we have?
Kate, it might just show up later for you.
So these are some of our emojis. Ready? I need to make them larger. Apparently, it has a poop truck, and I'm gonna make them larger. I don't know how they pop up. They're small. We'll make them larger. Trust me, this is our first test at them. Battery saver's on. Why are you draining battery? What is going on?
I Got Cookies. I can see the join button on my phone.
Okay, we got this thing set up. All right, we have what appears to be a little CRJ coming in.
CRJ took off from Albuquerque. It is a CRJ 700.
So what we are going to be doing, so since we did launch the membership stuff that's been going on, we're going to try and do some things a little bit differently now on the channel. It's just going to be, we're going to try and build it up, like build up a more of a community. So what we're going to do is, I'll maybe on the streams, we'll do polls, and then eventually you guys will probably be entered to win something.
I wonder if there's any plushies of poop trucks out there.
Probably. So what do you guys think? What do you think is like a fair price? What would you guys be willing to pay to support the channel? Just saying. Also, if you do follow my Instagram, we do quite a bit of giveaways. So recently I gave away a 1/400th Boeing 777. It was a pretty cool model that I got when I worked with China Southern Airlines. We will fix the emojis, I promise. They're going to be a lot larger now. So
I Got Cookies says $199.
perfect. I think YouTube made it at $2.99. We'll make it $1.99. We'll have like another membership deal.
Okay, try closing your app and seeing if it needs updated, and then reopening it. If that doesn't work, it might just not show up for you for now.
And Todd has upgraded to the parking membership, which is helping us pay for parking. Because if you guys do know, Sky Harbor does charge an arm and a leg for parking, and nothing is free.
Yes, they do.
And the BS part about it is I actually do clean up the garage sometimes.
Don't do
Because,
that. There's people that get paid to do that.
They don't, but dude, there's like so much garbage. Like other people leave garbage, like they leave cigarette butts.
I never said they were good at what they do.
Well, they need to honestly close like the floor one by one and actually like start cleaning because some of this garage is absolutely freaking disgusting. Alrighty, we have a Southwest Airlines, Southwest 2681 coming in from, I already forgot where it's coming in from.
What are you looking at? Oh, Dallas. Boeing
Hey, Todd, I think
737.
you can click on the emojis. We'll figure it out, man. This is a beta. We're gonna add some more emojis, I promise. They're gonna be different and fun.
Remember, this is just a test stream. It's a bonus reel.
And by joining, I will be sending you stickers of the emojis when I print them.
Greetings from Phoenix, Lucas.
What's up?
I've always wanted to go to Germany.
Poop truck sticker would be good.
I'm going to be honest, I don't even want to try to pronounce this. Next up, we have an American Airlines Airbus A320 coming from, I'm not going to even try to pronounce that.
Well, what does it say? Zihunteo. Zihunteo? I think that's what it's called. Cool, we'll fix all that. Sorry, it's just, we're going to be changing some stuff on here. Let's see if I can even, I'm not going to mess with it live. We will make some tweaks to it.
Train channel.
And then we hear a train.
I hear it.
There it is.
I'd like to introduce you guys to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, the training edition.
So they're actually supposed to be building a soccer stadium down the road.
Really?
By the old, where the old Greyhound place used to be.
Well, I know the city is in the works of possibly buying that section of train track from Union Pacific, so we could eventually expand and build another runway over there.
Wow. Do you think we'll ever get any more international travel? You think maybe like from Taiwan? Now that we have semiconductor?
I hope so. We need more terminals is what we need.
Yeah, dude. I don't understand why they tore down Terminal 2. Like it was, they should have just remodeled it or revamped it.
Yeah. Because our only international concourse for Terminal 4 is right there.
Yeah.
And it's only the, like, 5 gates around the end of it.
1909 face approach. Fly the runway 25 left transition, expect runway 25 left advise, the evade is 2 a.m.
That's weird, Todd. Mine's to the right of the subscribe button. Yeah, it's Trevor. Hi, Marley.
For some weird reason, this thing is not accepting my power bank. My power bank is being a jerk. So as you can see, Sky Harbor is kind of like quiet now compared to the morning. Those are mechanics, right, on the trikes?
Yes. Whether they're aircraft mechanics or ground service equipment mechanics, I do not know.
They have a tricycle, that's all that matters.
Oh, and back to the question from earlier. If they're wearing an orange vest, they're trainees.
Okay, so this guy down there that's wearing orange is training?
Yes. They
Okay.
they do not get to promote to the yellow green vest until they are finished with training.
They have bicycles, Marley.
What's up with all these weird location names? Seattle flight.
Alaska 700, coverage 23 clock at 13 miles, turn right heading 230.
Alaska 700, right heading 230. We do have the field site, so looking for traffic.
Okay, try going in your browser and logging in and seeing if that works.
Visual approach runway 26.
230 to join, and clear for the visual runway 26, Alaska 700.
I'm going to be honest with you. You do have an iPhone. You might just have to turn it off and turn it back on again.
Hey, don't talk smack about iPhone. You Android people.
I can't say much. I do have an iPad sitting right here.
Alrighty guys, looks like our next plane coming up is Alaska Airlines 700 coming in from Seattle.
Yes, Todd. We need a My Internet Power Bank cameras being a jerk membership level.
Yes, it's called Skylink, and I'm actually Starlink. I'm actually really tempted to buy Starlink right now. Not even kidding you. I think it's like 150 bucks a month.
Can you use it as like mobile, or is
Yeah, you can use it as mobile, but I think it would be a big issue setting it up here because it would look suspicious as hell. Because like
you'd pretty much limit yourself to roof access only.
yeah. Android does suck. Boo!
I'm not letting you watch the movie, Todd.
So as you can see, we're expecting some more traffic, but it's kind of quiet right now. I think, Alexander, I think there's about how many, 47 or 48 active 747s flying? Do you know the exact number?
I do not. All I know is day by day that number is getting less and less, and my chances of flying on one are getting worse and worse.
Well, I think if you still want to fly on one, you can either go to Maha Air. I think they operate a 747-300 series, the 300 variant.
Thank you, Daniel.
And Lufthansa operates like what, the 8? And so does Korean Air. They operate the 8.
So, but does Lufthansa fly out of the U.S. or do you have to go overseas for that?
You can fly from LAX. I think they do usually like 154s when they land, and then the Emirates usually lands at like 216. So it's
No movie night for you, Todd. Just for you. No one talks crap about androids around me.
So we're gonna try and, like I said, we're gonna revamp the membership stuff, guys. So, like I said, this is just a test to see if people can buy them, and we figured it out.
Enhance. Poop truck.
Alrighty, the Alaska Air is showing up. You can see, kind of getting gloomy out here. Yeah, LAX does fly it daily.
Okay. And that might be my only option. As we go down to the boneyard, I'll just sit in the seat and say, hey, look, I've been in one.
Says you sound like an Android user. Somebody called you an Android user.
I'm not the one with glitchy streams.
Would you like your iPad to go off the edge? Well, last time when Mr. Bluejet was out here, we were trying to figure out how to turn on the microphone thing.
Power button.
And I forgot to click the power button, and I looked like a total idiot. Him and I were like pulling our hair trying to figure out what was going on. Alrighty, here we go.
Alaskan Airlines, Boeing 737-900, coming straight from Seattle.
And does anybody know the score of the Seahawks 49ers game?
I don't know. And my team's not in it, so I kind of stopped paying attention, to be honest. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to get off camera soon for a second to cough.
It's 23-17.
To who?
Niners up.
How much time?
Quarter 3, 2.5 minutes.
Dang, you guys think Brock Purdy can pull this off? Mr. Irrelevant out of Perry High School here in Gilbert. It'd be awesome if he ends up winning a Super Bowl with the Niners. That would be like the most hilarious and Cardinals thing to happen. You had a kid in your state that could potentially be one of the next great quarterbacks. Think about that. And we have a kid that plays... I'm not going to say anything because I potentially could be working with that team. We have a good quarterback too that does not like playing video games. He's very dedicated to his craft.
iPhone is great if you like experiencing new things second. If you want to experience new things first, Android's the best.
Don't you have to charge your battery right now because it's already at 60%?
No, I haven't charged my battery since yesterday. I work night shift.
Nice.
I'm at 56%, and I got the Fold.
Because your Android doesn't have cool apps.
I like being hacked. It gives me a challenge. iPhone 12 Pro Max? You. Just asking not to be able to do anything.
Launching. So what is the next plane? We apparently hit a dead spot here right now for traffic.
Ooh, I don't think this is coming to us. No, that is way too high.
So as you guys can see, kind of a dead time during our test.
Looks like the next possible arrival is at Southwest, but they're landing on the south side.
It's okay, we'll get something. That's crazy seeing these workers down there. They look like freaking bees. How quickly they're working.
What I'm really interested in seeing how Mesa Airlines and Piedmont deals with the American contract being canceled in May.
Piedmont actually got it canceled too?
Well, Piedmont's part of the Mesa
Oh,
contract.
okay. You think they're still going to have their hangar over there or no?
So from what I've heard so far is United will be taking over the hangar
Okay.
for Mesa, and it's going to be interesting because Terminal 3 North does not have a lot of gates, and they're not truly set up for a lot of RJs.
Yeah, it's like, how many gates do they have? Like 8 gates or 9 gates in Terminal 3 North?
So Mesa Airlines takes over everything on the east side of the Infor concourse.
I got cookies as a good person, iPhone. All right, let's settle this once and for all.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
if you
whoa.
do answer Android, I'm going to ban you from the channel.
Hey, that's bribery. If you answer Apple, I'm unplugging the setup. Okay, if one of you guys say BlackBerry, it's an auto ban.
Dude, BlackBerry.
I think Android and Apple users can agree on that.
Yeah. So one thing, also, do you know if the final 747, is that going to go back to Seattle, or is it going to be directly delivered from Portland to whoever it's being delivered to?
I don't know. Did they say who owns it?
It's Atlas Air, and I think it's Cargo
Okay.
Logic and Atlas Air. They co-joint bought it.
So I wonder if it's in a cargo config or if it's like a charter config.
It's a cargo config. I was hoping to go up to Everett when they were testing it, but I never got a chance, man.
I didn't realize you put Al Gore as the third option.
Al Gore was almost president. They're working down there.
Yep, that's an airplane, all right.
What is going on over there?
If any of the bots are on the channel right now, just spam that Android button. Because the bots are probably developed on Android, let's be honest. Save yourselves. That is an aircraft escort. That is what I do here. What'd you do?
Okay.
iPhone is designed to be easier because, or sorry, Apple is designed to be way easier because Apple knows. Let's see, how do I put this nicely?
And right
You know what?
behind here is a
I'm-
poop truck.
I'm not even going to say it. Let's just leave it at that. You guys can probably guess.
Bots come from Androids. True. We have 2 new members. Thank you guys for joining. It's always fun. And trust me, I'm going to change it up a little bit.
Whoa, where's this? What's the score?
Al Gore,
Oh.
7%.
It's looking like the last presidential election.
Oh, Android took over. Ooh. Trust me, I can find out who voted for Android, and it was nice knowing you. So technically, since I run the channel, the 7% goes to Apple.
11% Al Gore now.
11% Al Gore.
Hey, remember, YouTube is developed by Google. Google develops Android.
And Al Gore is a good president. How's the weather where you guys are at?
Blocked from channel.
Dude, there literally is nothing coming in. Like, what the hell?
This is weird. All right, we got one. El Paso to Phoenix, Mesa Airlines, with a Mesa livery
How far out?
on final, over
Okay.
Tempe town.
All right, I think we're going to be getting a line of planes.
Got 20 votes. Androids in the win.
So our next planes that are going to probably be arriving is American Airlines 590 from St. Louis, American Airlines 567 from Charlotte, and shortly after, American Airlines 1756 from Minneapolis. I actually like Minneapolis. I went up there for a friend's wedding. I found it I went before like the whole craziness happened with the rioting up there. I found it a very nice city. I went to the Somali district. It reminded me of like when my family came to the States, like where a lot of people of a different ethnicity lived in one part of town, and it was good restaurants.
UPenn, where are you from? It's 27 degrees. Hey, Kate, remember, you may be able to time people out, but I'm on Slav's laptop. I
Okay,
can
we
straight up
have our Mesa.
permaban. I'm not going to do that. Android for the win.
All right, guys, we do have this plane coming in from El Paso. It's a CRJ operated by Mesa Airlines with the Mesa livery. Enjoy these while you can, because I think we won't be seeing them as much here.
I got cookies. Al Gore got robbed. Oh, typical Apple users. Apparently, people are blaming dummy accounts. Butter.
Dude, what a difference it made moving like, what, 10 feet from here? Like the internet actually became usable here, Jesus. All right, guys, let's watch some ground crew action.
Ooh. Swoop Airlines. It's not landing here, but it's flying over the valley.
Swoop Airlines usually flies to,
It's a cool livery.
so apparently Al Gore stole votes from Apple. So the winner is Android, followed by iPhone, and 10% for Al Gore.
Liar.
Cool. Alrighty, we're gonna start getting some more of these planes coming in. So welcome everybody.
I gotta be honest, my favorite phone was the Samsung Juke. My first phone, kind that little flips to the side.
I used to have a
switchblade.
Nokia N95. That was actually a good phone. It had an 18 megapixel camera and it had like 2 cameras.
I miss when cell phones can be thrown at someone and be considered a deadly weapon.
Hell yeah. Alrighty, up next is American Airlines 2514 coming in from Dallas, Fort Worth.
Oh, now they're pulling strings, pulling hairs here. Al Gore's not a phone, so it's 50-50.
Al Gore identifies as a phone. Just think of how different our foreign policy might have been had he become president. That would have been wild.
Especially in that era of U.S. history.
Al Gore invented the internet. Up in CT, man, Nokia used to make some good phones, dude. Like they made some magical phones back in the day, and they were always kind of ahead of the thing.
You know what's funny? I could have cheated and logged into my account and voted and added an extra one for Android, but I didn't do that. My vote didn't even count.
These thugs are kind of cool. It's covered.
It breaks down all the time.
Does it?
Yes.
What do they run on? Diesel or are they
It's electric.
electric?
Yeah.
How much like
The
range do they have?
the one they're using, it'll actually last about all day without charging. Believe it or not. The company that makes them is called Electro. They make tugs just like that are big enough to tow a C-130.
Oh wow.
Is, I believe, the maximum.
But you got to look at it this way, like, imagine if they had like a lithium-ion fire. That thing would be crazy.
Yes, they do, Todd. If the president can vote for himself, I get to vote.
No, thank you all for joining us. It's kind of a nice, relaxing, quiet stream right now. But I have a feeling that's about to change with some of these arrivals. We'll be live for like another hour and 10 minutes.
Marley, I'm the oddball. You can't say I don't want to spend $1,000 on an Apple. I have a Z Fold Flip. I paid like $2,400 for my phone. Or a Fold.
I got my phone for free for my birthday. I still have an iPhone 12 Pro. I still am running the first generation firmware. I refuse to update it. I think half of my apps have stopped working. Let's see how smooth this landing is.
Yeah, people probably would have been like, what's a landline? Even dial up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way. Don't forget to join the Discord.
What is
No,
that?
Todd.
Is that another freaking trike?
I'm gonna time you out on the Discord, Todd.
Mesa. Alright, what is our next plane? Is it the one from Minneapolis?
St. Louis.
A320?
737-800.
Okay.
American Airlines. Don't forget, we have a movie stream tonight. Hopefully it'll be done start at 6, but depending on this stream, it might get pushed back a bit. But I already have them loaded up and ready to go. The trikes are just make it easier for maintenance crews to get around the airport without allocating tugs that cost a lot more money. No, Todd, I get the notifications pop up.
Hi, Kyle. The original. How long before you get in trouble? Remember, everybody love everybody on the stream, okay? Think British Airways is going to be on time?
Is it ever?
Never. I think the only time it was on time was during its first service, and then after that...
I gotta admit though, it is like a 14-hour flight, so the fact that it can do that straight is pretty amazing, considering the first aircraft was invented like 120 something years ago.
So we have our American Airlines coming from Charlotte. It's American Airlines 567, and the 777 just came on. You think the 777 is going to take off on this side? Probably.
Usually.
Sometimes they decide to change their mind and go south.
It really depends on who's up there controlling the tower tonight.
It would make sense because they usually don't want to be waiting in line. And they're usually late as usual.
Some tower controllers, they don't want to change up their queue, so they just tell them to go to the south side, but some of them don't mind and let them take off on 2-6. Dang. 31-17. Niners up.
Good. I hate Seattle. And
I'm rooting for the Dolphins this year.
dude, I think Tua should retire. That guy, he had like 4 concussions? Like honestly, dude, like your health is more important than football. Oh, look. So this is the Airbus that has the Canadian face from South Park. Ready? Hey, buddy. Has a different nose cone. Looks so ridiculous.
We got another member.
Who is it?
Michael Rincon.
Hey, Mike. Welcome, Mr. Rincon. Thank you for joining. We'll readjust some of the membership stuff, guys.
He became part of the parking team.
Thank you for joining, Mike. And we will do some member-only streams coming up. What is beeping?
That's the smaller jet bridges for the RJs.
Okay.
That's their tone instead of the bell.
I think that's stupid sounding. They should have the bell. The bell's a legend.
I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with those smaller jet bridges, not with Mesa leaving. I know SkyWest and Envoy will still be here, but I don't know.
Can they just modify them?
Yeah, a few years ago they did. They already look like they've been sitting there for 30 years, but
it's the Arizona heat. It takes its toll on everything, man.
Right now on stream is the Minneapolis flight, A321.
I wonder if the guys in LA are okay with all the floods that happened. Because they got hit hard, man. And we have a little CRJ pushing back.
Thank you for the donation. I got cookies.
Thank you. Hvala. Hvala puno. Sretna ti Nova Godina. I don't know if you guys still celebrate the Orthodox New Year's, but yesterday was Orthodox New Year's. I Christos se rodi.
And thank you, Michael, for supporting the channel. Anything helps.
Michael is actually, when I worked at GCU, he was one of the photographers I met. Very nice guy. Really appreciate him. Like I tell you guys, like, if you can donate, but honestly, hang out with us, click the like. Liking does help us quite a bit.
Liking is free, and it helps us
tremendously.
a ton. I wonder if they're going to allow this to land on the north side.
Kyle, don't worry about it. You're always a member in my heart, Kyle. Remember when we made you into a moderator when we voted, and it was 15 minutes of pure chaos?
I've heard stories, and I wasn't here on that stream that day.
So everybody voted for Kyle to be a moderator for today, and he ended up just banning everybody.
Welcome, Cuba Music.
Welcome, Cuba. Well, can you say the curse words? Can you say the K word? Dude, this looks like one of those things they drive at Home Depot. You know the things that like push your stuff?
Home Depot. On the corner of the dome.
No, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. The stickers you guys can see in the community, the emojis, I'm going to try and turn them into stickers, and we're going to start giving them kind of away for members. And then we're gonna start doing some random giveaways.
Have become reformed. Make me a member.
Huh?
Kyle.
I've become reformed. Make me a member. We'll do a moderator. You had your chance, Kyle.
Next up to land, for some reason they're landing on the north side, is Southwest. Boeing 737, of course. Coming from Albuquerque.
Apparently doesn't like focusing on the Southwest. Come on, potato cam. There you go.
Just a long enough flight to get alcohol service.
I've actually flown to Albuquerque like 6 times.
I tend to avoid it.
That's 6 more times that I've wanted to go, but I had to do some work in New Mexico.
There's a few states I don't mind if I could just teleport to the other side of, even if I'm driving. New Mexico and Texas are at the top of that list.
New Mexico is actually, there were some parts of it that I really thought were stunning, like the landscape.
So I've driven through I wouldn't really call it the South New Mexico, but Roswell area. And I actually kind of liked it around there.
I went to a little town called Red River, New Mexico. It's like a town of 400 people, but they serve over like 350,000 tourists a year. It was actually really freaking awesome.
No. Cuba. Camelback. That's the high school right there.
Carl Hayden High School.
Camelback.
No, thank you all to all members that showed up. Thank you to all of you guys that tuned in. Always a pleasure to have you guys on. Let's watch some pushback action. What is this plane pushing back to?
Well, it's definitely pushing back.
Is it an
I
Envoy?
can tell you that. It is going to Tucson. And yes, it is an Envoy Embraer 175. Heading to Helicopters and More down there in Tucson.
Go out there and spot them, Helicopters and More.
You on here, Ham?
Spirit Line is having an event for flight attendants, but I need my passport. I think Envoy does a lot of events where they hire pilots, and everybody's hiring for pilots. You can literally walk in and talk to everybody.
Yeah.
So
You just have to already be $90,000 in debt.
Don't remind me. I spent on my hours, I spent almost 4,000 already, but I had to stop halfway through.
If I would get approved for a bank loan, I would immediately jump on going through flight school. But it's just too expensive. Uh-oh.
It's fine, stabilizing. Alrighty, what do we have coming in next?
Let's see. We have a Milwaukee flight from Southwest Airlines.
Welcome to basic membership, Kate.
Yay! It finally worked. See? iPhone problems. I saw it on my Android immediately. I'm currently in the process of trying to get my passport again. Government doesn't make it easy. I thought I could fill it out online, but apparently you have to print out the form or go to the post office, grab the form, and then mail it.
Perfect. All right, we're getting a lot of the regionals being pushed out.
I had one when I was younger, but I never tried getting one after I turned 18.
Let's see, it's going to correct.
Southwest landings are always the best. It's the taxi you have to worry about.
we are dropping frames fast.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's fine. It'll stabilize eventually.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fix. All right, guys, we're back with better internet now, since I'm running it through my phone.
Chat, let us know if this stream's doing fine again, please.
You can click, you can change the quality to 1080.
Doing good again. Okay, good.
Yeah, we get these little outages here. I think with all the planes starting up, people are probably on their phones.
Yeah, it's all those people not listening to the flight attendant. See, if you don't put your phone in airplane mode, you ruin people's streams. No, I'm just kidding.
Alrighty, what is our next plane that's coming up that we have?
Well, I know it's coming from the sky. I could. It's coming from the sky, falling rapidly, approximately
Hello, I am
800 to 1,200 feet a minute.
I am from New Mexico, the Four Corner, and I'm watching from Mesa. Hey, Jody. I've actually been to the Four Corners area. I actually drove all the way from Phoenix to Durango, and we went through the reservation.
That's one of the few things I've never done in Arizona. I've lived in Arizona almost my entire life. I'm from Arizona. I've never seen it.
We went over to Shiprock. We went to like the holy site that they have out there. It is freaking awesome, man. Like going out there, it's good to see.
Next arrival is not coming to us. It's coming to the south side, but it's a Frontier flight. Does not look like anything's in the pattern to head to us.
Every time I see somebody drive by, I'm like, somebody trying to mug me?
No. Kevin's not here.
The creepy guy? Where you walked up, is this
Yeah.
Kevin? Like, I actually had to warn him and tell him, like, hey, dude, like, when you come out here, be careful so you don't become a lamp on this dude's. Yeah, that's a problem. When you live stream, you're basically a sitting target. And you never know the intentions of some people because not everybody's a good freaking person. He kept saying, are you Kevin? I'm like, no, I'm not Kevin. Where's Kevin? I went and I'm like, hey, airline videos, if I were you, I would probably be alert on this dude. I don't want you ending up dead. Snakes on the effing plane. I'm not gonna cuss on the stream because we have kids sometimes watching it.
You planning on doing a stream during the Super Bowl?
I don't think they're going to Scottsdale. A lot of them are going to be here in Phoenix and Glendale.
I did hear Scottsdale is kind of, they're going to be full for waste management, open.
So Jody's from Shiprock. Yeah, I really like that mountain you guys have. What is it called? Monument Hill? Or that was a cool place. Hey Jody, have you ever been to the Valley of the Gods? That was actually that's a cool location that I went to. I did a commercial shoot up there, and it was who won the game? Let's see, Niners. No. 38 to 17. Alrighty, do we have anything coming up? So down there below, we do have a CRJ getting ready. My sister lives in Surprise, dumb city name. So it's funny, if you ever drive to Surprise, the 3 signs you're going to see, it says Surprise, Zoo, and Prison. Literally, that has become a very... but honestly, that city is growing. They're actually becoming quite a big logistics hub. I did a shoot right next to Luke Air Force Base. Man, the amount of stuff that is coming in there is wild.
The West Valley in general is just, it's getting really packed.
A lot of Californians moving here.
And the next 10 years are going to be interesting with our water reserves running dry.
I think Arizona has a really good plan for water reserves, but at the same time, like, with so many people moving here, it's almost impossible.
I know Buckeyes pretty much doubled in size over the last few years.
Yeah, JSR, we are on the American side. All right, guys, we do have a big boy pushing back. You can see that tail. That is the American Airlines flight that's headed to London. American Airlines flight 194 with service to London Heathrow.
Oh yes. Scheduled to arrive at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And that is London time, 10 a.m.
And inside. So is this like offices for people up there? What is that?
That is the, are you on the left side or the right side of it right now?
I'm on like the top side, on top of Bravo 22.
That is the Centurion Lounge.
Oh, so people can like party there and drink?
It's the, like the Admirals Club for American type of thing.
And then over there is the poop truck that became one of our new stickers that is going to be coming out soon. I'm excited to make those into stickers. The poop truck.
It's a crapping wagon.
The best job at the airport. I heard a lot of people actually do want that position.
It's the most senior. They only have to deal with 2 or 3, or like 3 or 4 flights a day.
That's awesome.
And
dude.
they're done. Dookie Mobile.
Yes, you did. And Zane, if you are watching, Zane is one of our fans from Texas. How are you doing, my friend?
Let's see. Do we have anything coming in? We've got a St. Louis.
Southwest
Phoenix.
1518 coming in from St. Louis is on final.
Love how a lot of the Southwest pictures are pretty much of the planes going almost vertical.
Man, it's so crazy how quiet it is up on this side.
Looks like we might get
Constantly roving Alpha Predator.
That's good. It's got to go on a shirt.
I know Ryan was one of our fans. He's one of our fans, but he moved over to, I think, Tennessee. I'm going to actually message him. Mr. Beep Conductor, very nice guy. He did help me out with setting up the 2 microphone thing. So special thanks to him.
Green?
No, different Ryan. Keeps focusing on this. This is what's having issues with. It's focusing on the stupid pole.
They're saying you jinxed yourself. You said the Q word.
What?
Quiet.
I was going to get busy.
Yep. There we go. I said it too. Let's do this.
I hear an engine starting.
Nothing beats the sound of a turbofan spooling up. And butter. The little bounce. The butter was smooth, but the bread was a bit rough.
And that is the plane responsible for the noise.
He is heading to Philadelphia.
My buddy Corey usually operates that flight, and for some weird reason, I always capture him.
American Airlines,
I got cookies.
12:10.
Better than Ryanair. Agreed. When you fly Ryanair, you need a spine readjustment. Alrighty. Looks like our 777 is getting in position. I think it might actually be a turn and burn.
I'm surprised UFC Airlines doesn't just hand out parachutes and say, "This is your stop. Get out."
2014 airport still clocking 15 miles. Flight 14, thanks for heading 230, clear visual approach runway
It'd probably be more efficient. Just static line all the passengers out of the car, out of the door.
So when I flew to Australia, I was already running behind because there were some issues. And as I was getting ready to depart my plane, I flew on a 787. I saw a couple of the Emirates A380s come in. Dude, I tried to go book it to customs as fast as I could, and then I got interrogated because I brought a banana. Apparently you're not supposed to bring any seeds to Australia, so I literally got interrogated by their customs police because I brought a freaking banana. Like, I just tried to get out because I know those Airbuses have like, what, 500 people?
That's a bucket list item for me is an A380.
So when I was here one time, there was a C-17. We actually got a C-17 yesterday.
Had
That
an
was
emergency
actually-
landing.
It was an emergency landing. I think one of its engines fanned out. What flight is this?
1516, turn right, heading 170, 4000.
E-175 coming from Medford. It is American Eagle 3161, operated by SkyWest or Envoy.
Golden. Okay. Well, it looks like we have another plane coming in right before the American 777 departs. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know. Thank you for the info. So Korean is going to be flying their A380s into LAX starting February 1st. I'm going to have to get out there and get it. Heck yeah. I'm glad that a lot of them are coming back. I know Lufthansa pulled them back into service, and they decided to keep all of their A340s, which is good because I think...
I saw that in the news. Yeah, I was excited to see that. I have never flown on 777. That's one thing on my bucket list as well.
So she's a mod at the LA channel. Cool. Thank you for your info. Apparently we're losing focus very quickly because of all the stuff in the air.
Right here, coming in, is a Philadelphia to Phoenix flight, American Airlines 765, Airbus A321. See if American's on point today. It's actually pretty smooth. Quite surprised.
So one thing I want to eat, I think I'm going to get them tomorrow. We have this food called cevapi. It's a Serbian like sausage kebabs. Really good. Hey, what? Today's Saturday, yeah. Is it Saturday or Friday?
It's Saturday.
Okay, I thought it was Friday.
Looks like there may be two more rivals before the 777 departs. We got Indianapolis to Phoenix, Southwest 2014.
Well, one of my friends was actually working in LA and his car got broken into and they stole all of his cinema gear. So he lost like a couple of reds. So they pretty much took like a couple of $1,000 worth of equipment, not even more. So we have Southwest Airlines 2014 coming from Mr. Tony Jones' estate.
IND.
Perfect touchdown.
Ooh, next arrival is WestJet. Boeing 737 from Calgary, YYC. So Marley, if you're still in there.
Yeah, LA, honestly, I did a job not too long ago in LA and I actually carried. I know I could get in trouble over there, but if somebody, I'd rather go to jail and teach them a lesson. Like, don't take my stuff, man. I work hard for it. That's their number one issue. Like, even, so this is what happened. So I went to a Whole Foods and I wore a backpack and the guy was like, you have to take your backpack off. I'm like, no, dude, this is expensive gear. So I decided I took my business elsewhere. Like, I'm not gonna leave the freaking backpack. Like, you take my backpack, you're literally taking $40,000 worth of stuff in there.
And I don't trust store employees nowadays either.
No, screw that. That's unfortunate, man. Hopefully they had insurance, because if you have insurance, I think insurance can cover a lot of that.
Like I had my car stolen out of my driveway last June in broad daylight. And I believe it was like 9:58 a.m. There's a bunch of high schoolers and middle schoolers that took it for that Kia challenge.
This WestJet's gonna land perfectly, watch.
You said no insurance.
Oh man, that's why you get in. Honestly, if you want to get good insurance, talk to the Hartford. I think you can get up to like a $1 million aggregate policy for like $1,200. I know I have like up to $5 million for my stuff, for my drone stuff, and I think I pay like $2,400, which isn't bad.
They had $35,000 worth of equipment stolen.
Is that a 700?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty, guys, and looks like we have a poop truck convention over there.
The meeting of the poo.
And then here we go. We do have the 777 getting ready to depart. Hopefully they get those assholes. Pardon my language.
It looks like we get a Delta flight possibly. We might actually get a go around. Look at this. They're pretty close.
I think the American is gonna go. They'll be good. The American is gonna power up. My stream consists of about a $300 camera right now that I paid. I paid $300 for it. That's typically like $1,400. And I think my computer is the most expensive part. But I'm gonna get like a $600 computer.
That was cutting it close.
And as he takes off, what is landing? The Delta?
Yes.
So we thought the Delta was gonna do a go-around.
Delta from Salt Lake City. Yeah, the pilots were probably clenching their butt cheeks on that one.
Golden. But we actually do have a Instagram. I think if you guys follow it, it's Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We have like 86,000 followers on there. I started it just for fun, and a lot of pilots reach out to me, and that's how I capture a lot of their. A little wake turbulence. Yep. So we have an Alaskan Airlines coming in next. Looks like we may be getting some Northrop's coming into the south side. Oh, you can go get them if you want.
That is what famous words from Buzz Lightyear. It's not crash landing, it's falling with style.
Unless he's going up Gateway. No, he's going Gateway.
Oh yeah, those are owned by the, what is it? That one company that owns F-16s. They're only private company to own F-16s.
Top Aces.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, we have the WestJet.
So I've heard a few things. Alaskan Airlines either looks like Bob Marley or Abe Lincoln.
Now we're just waiting.
Ooh. And this is what I saw said flew in on Arizona 1 yesterday. Is that still a 700 series or is that a max yet?
I think it's still a 700. It's eventually going to become a max. Everything's going to become a max.
From what I've heard from my inside sources, Southwest will be storing a lot of their 700s here as they rotate them out as service.
Storing them here?
Yeah, they'll. Phoenix is a very cheap place to store aircraft without going down to Pinal.
Alrighty. So we have a couple of planes coming in. So it looks like we have Alaska Airlines 744 coming in from Seattle, and then we will get a United 2249 from Denver, and hopefully we'll get Buck the Pronghorn livery, a Frontier 2943.
Kind of looking like we might, yeah.
So I think we jinxed ourselves. Well, it's not that busy.
They're just going to close the
busy.
runway. Is that? Oh, it's going to Vancouver. Okay. And another WestJet flying over the valley, San Jose del Cabo to Vancouver.
Should we do another poll? If we should make Kyle a moderator?
I don't trust chat. After that iPhone versus Android poll,
Al Gore won.
yeah, like.
Alrighty, guys. So this is kind of cool. I don't know if you've ever seen one of the CRJs, but when they do push, man, that engine sounds bad.
I believe this is just coming off memory. It may not be true, but from what I've heard, about 2% of all president votes, Mickey Mouse gets like 2% of the votes every election. So I don't trust people.
So watch this. This thing, the wheel actually is lifted on it. I didn't realize that until I started streaming. I always thought they were just towing them. So apparently it says no, please, no problem, don't do it. Kyle doesn't want to do it. So Kyle has basically locked himself out, so when the president flies in close.
Oh, we might be getting Air Force 2 soon.
Do they shut down the ramps when the president comes in? I know Harris is supposed to be coming in here.
I don't know which airport. I haven't been briefed on it yet.
No way, dude, look at that. That's actually United. Honestly, this is like rare to see this. Look at it. It's a United Express.
Where at?
Right there.
Oh, dang.
Where's that coming
I didn't
from?
even notice that.
Yeah, I didn't notice it either.
Did it land or? Phoenix 2 not available.
Yeah, this thing, so United has their plane in. That's crazy. All right, here comes our last
CRJ 200. Phoenix to not available.
Probably went to 88.
That's been sitting there for a while. I don't know how we didn't notice that.
Not sure. Alrighty, this CRJ's pushing.
They shut down the air. A TFR gets put in place when the president is about 10 to 15
She says Bob.
miles out.
Well, when we had President Trump coming in a bunch of times in Phoenix, I actually lost out on a bunch of drone jobs that I had to do because it becomes a TFR for almost all of Phoenix.
Yeah.
So that means my drone can fly. And I had to explain it to clients, like, well, why can't you do it? I'm like, dude, I don't want Secret Service on me. Like, chill out. So is that our United coming from Denver? Is that next?
Yep, United from Denver. You know that CRJ 200 might be waiting to go to the hangar. Since technically United is already contracted with Mesa,
They're going to come in and say, King of the Castle, King of the Castle.
they might already be using Mesa as a service station for the 200. It's a SkyWest owned aircraft.
Look at that Evo Blue. I think somebody on the chat calls it Evil Blue.
I like the new liveries.
I like it. They look nice. I think they're very modern compared to the old one.
Kyle says the CRJ2 is heading to LA.
So the CRJ2 is headed to LA. Come on, dude, touchdown. There you go. My buddy Zakul actually flies Koyagi. He flies A320. He was a 777 captain for a while. That is a plane we're all admiring, and we think it's crazy that it's here.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put this out there to all of you guys. Movie night is gonna be delayed a bit because even if I left right now, it would not start at 6 o'clock exact. Just giving you guys a heads up.
What else do we have coming up?
We have, oh, we're getting the Frontier.
Buck the Pronghorn livery coming from Salt Lake City. And then after that, we have another Alaska Airlines 737 MAX. Alaska Airlines 732 coming in from Everett.
Boeing home.
Where's British Airways? Is that almost there?
I can check.
So welcome everybody. Welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. My name is Slav. I have Trevor here with me. We're kind of a little crazy community here in Phoenix. We started to stream 6 months ago. It's grown pretty heavily. A lot of good people. We have our core group that is always with us, and we always are looking for new people to join us and just hang out, watch planes land, and hear me complain about random stuff.
BA is over Utah, someone in chat says.
There's Buck, the pronghorn sheep. Hey, Buck. So funny thing, and when I came home, when I actually came to the U.S. from back home from Serbia, when we moved here, I actually learned English through gangster rap, and I learned through the show Married with Children, and I think they had Buck. I think that was one of their dogs.
We got a breeze coming in. We probably won't be streaming. Definitely won't.
We'll be off in about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Anyway.
breeze coming in at 7:15, and Volaris coming in at 6:58.
I like how Volaris, like I kind of like the color schemes that they have. The liveries, different.
Blurry tail,
Yeah.
pixelated.
So that is our Alaska Max from Payne, right?
This, oh yeah. Yes. From Everett, Alaskan Airlines. The 737 MAX 9. Thank you, Marley.
Alrighty, Golden. That CRJ is still waiting, man. And so is the WestJet. I think they're waiting for something to push out for the WestJet to get in.
BA is due to arrive at 6:15.
What is Ross saying about AK-47 Kalashnikov?
59, thanks, turn right heading 230, clear visual approach runway 267.
Hi, Christine. And BA is still in Utah. He looks like the WestJet looks like he is listening to emo music. I kind of like it though.
I'm not surprised. American is typically the cause of a delay.
So we have that flight's coming from Buffalo. What flight number is it?
It is Whiskey November 2137. Buffalo to Phoenix is Boeing 737-700.
It'd be crazy if the Buffalo football team made it to the big game here. It would be awesome. I think the atmosphere would just be epic. I think they're good people. I gotta zoom in slowly.
I like the ICA AO code for Nashville. BNA. It's in my head, my brain immediately went to banana for some reason. Niners just won.
What was the score?
According to A-Bomb.
Heck yeah.
One of you guys want to tell us the score? See how badly Seahawks got beat?
That's awesome. Good for them. I like Brock Purdy. That's a great story. Mr. Irrelevant. Thanks, A-Bomb. You're the best, dude. Appreciate you. So what is our next flight coming in, Trevor?
We have the BNA to Phoenix, Nashville, or Banana to Phoenix.
Oh, hold
That's what
on.
I'm gonna start calling it.
We have action.
CRJ2 on the move.
Okay, let's catch the Southwest landing, and then we'll go back to the CRJ.
Fun fact, those red lights you see on the runway, on the intersections, are called the runway status lights. There's only about 12 airports in the country that have them, and it is a great system. If there's an aircraft on final, or an aircraft crossing downfield, they will turn on to let other aircraft know not to move.
Alrighty, our little CRJ, where is he going? They said LAX, right?
According to Flight Radar, it says not available, but I got cookies said it was going to LA. I didn't check any other website or app, so.
Think he's gonna take off on the north?
Yeah, he probably was hopped on Bravo to go around WestJet.
No, he's going
No.
over on the other side.
East
Dang it.
route.
Oh well.
Down Romeo, hold short of runway 25 left, or 25 right.
So you guys can actually see we have this little sky bridge where the planes go over.
41 to 23.
41 to 23. Oh, Geno Smith. Remember people said, oh, he can do like, shut up, it's Geno Smith. You got figured out.
It wasn't you I got cookies? Who was it then? Someone said it was going to LA. I can't remember who.
Somebody else
Oh,
said it.
it was Kyle.
Kyle.
Sorry, Kyle. I'm watching 2 screens right now. Remember, there's like a 30-second delay, so I don't see your guys' comments until like 30 seconds after you post them.
Alright, what is the next thing that's coming up?
We've got an airplane. The kind that flies on final. It is a American Eagle 3059, operated by SkyWest from Aspen. It's a CRJ 700.
And there's Bob Marley, as somebody says.
Nah, it's Lincoln. It's gotta be Lincoln.
It's probably some chieftain from one of the tribes up there.
Come on, don't tell me that doesn't look like Abe. It's missing the hat.
Alrighty, what is the next plane we have coming in?
Next aircraft is a Canyon Blue 737 Southwest Airlines, Whiskey November 2086.
Alright, the first person to look who the person on the Alaskan airline tail is, I'll send you something.
Southwest flight is coming from Spokane.
Alright guys, since our camera is starting to lag with the low light,
I Got Cookie said his name is Chester. He's a native Alaskan.
okay.
Kyle came in second. You gotta change your name again, Kyle. You can't be Kyle the original. You could be Kyle the second. Or is that seriously another Kyle on the chat?
I think he has multiple accounts.
A-Bomb is the first person to give the full name. Chester Savek.
So, since he gave the first name, I think it's a tie between him and I Got Cookies. Kyle's the OG. You have anything coming in?
This looks like it's heading to the south side. It's a Southwest from Reno. Not really seeing anything.
Kyle says he is Mr. Irrelevant.
I don't know. I missed a few streams and everyone changes their name, so I have to like relearn everyone again.
So we have, I think Southwest from Reno might come our way. And if it does, let's see.
Oh yeah, it's coming here. Oh, maybe he can still side slip it to the left, the south side.
So welcome everybody. If it's your first time on the channel, we're just doing a quick test stream for some new features. It's always a pleasure to have you guys on. My name is Slavin. I run a little community here in Phoenix called Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We do a lot of meetups, which is funded through the whole YouTube, through the YouTube monetary funds, and we do help out quite a few people. So if you guys like what you see, click the subscribe, and that's help us out. It's starting to crash, man. I'm getting hungry.
There's a mystery flight heading to Scottsdale.
Mystery flight.
Won't give a type code. Took off from Scottsdale. Looks like it's heading back to Scottsdale. Flew south, did some pattern work over Casa Grande just to fly right back.
Let's see if we can see these bad boys.
Phoenix approach road.
Oh man, we're not on the southwest side. You can't get selfie pilot.
I know.
So 2368
Oh, maybe.
53.
Oh. Looks like we're getting the Reno to Phoenix flight from Southwest.
Perfect.
Whiskey November 1890. It's a 737-700.
Someone says hi, Trevor. Hey, Caesar. And the other Trevor. Oh, Trevor to play
yeah.
chip. Trevor is actually another
I'm irrelevant.
streamer we have here. We're actually going to be doing a joint stream. I'm going to be popping on his stream this upcoming Saturday. So I hope to see you guys out there with us.
See, I'm the OG Trevor, okay? You can't take that away from me.
But I'll keep you advised. It'll be at least 20 minutes or so. Let me ask you, this location, what would be the best altitude out here? Fiber 20.
All right, let's see this.
I don't know how low or how high you want to go, but anything 8,500 and below there, or actually 8,000 and below right there, or if you wanted to be about 11.5 or above, those two.
Do we have any more planes after Dorino, or is that it?
I'm not sure. So it looks like the E-175 you're pointed at. Or sorry, the A320. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm tired. It's heading to LAX. So we got the Reno flight. And then,
Southwest 4102, contact approach 126.6. 186, Southwest 3102.
don't see anything.
If nothing is coming in, then we'll probably look at some of the ground stuff and maybe call it a day. So it was a pretty decent test stream. We had issues in the beginning. Apologize about that. Apparently, we found a location where it kills all of our internet. Nothing worked. And we moved like 10 feet.
It's the Twilight Zone.
Okay, doing something 14, 19, 15, 6 to send me the ping and Kilo. Southwest 14, 19, Phoenix approach, expect wind approach runway 25 left. 25 left, 14, 19. Harbor 20, are you going to 7,500 there when I need to move you? Is that too low? No, actually, I just answered that now. Harbor 20, you can descend now, maintain 7,500. If you need to change it after that, let me know.
All right.
It's going to maintain 7,500 for 20.
This plane should be pushing back any minute. Actually, no. One of them should be pushing back.
I don't know, Kyle. Was there another Kyle, or was it just you?
There's, I think, multiple Kyles.
The world may never know.
They're probably going through their checklist in there.
3102, descend to maintain 4,000.
Sub-Zero Trevor's the king.
Okay, let's see on my phone what we have coming in. I think this plane is about to push out. No, it isn't. They have snacks. I should probably pay attention and see what's going on around the plane.
Harbor 20, contact approach 119.2. Have a good day.
We have a Delta Airlines A321 coming in 17 minutes. Not sure if we'll be on.
Southwest 1419, reduce speed to 210. Southwest 1419. Southwest 2728,
Yeah, dude, there's absolutely nothing coming on the side.
466, South 2728.
Hey, it is what it is.
It's weird for a Saturday.
Yeah, it's usually busy here. Let's go take a look inside the terminal, see if people are walking through.
See if we find people picking their nose.
And classy Phoenix, the lights are off. And something broke off on here. Classy. That's the Admiral Lounge, right?
So that is, so there's the Escape Lounge and then the Centurion Lounge.
Okay.
There's an Admiral Lounge at the other three concourses.
People are talking about interviews and stuff. That's cool. Come on, guys. Smash that like button.
Like, subscribe, join the Discord. It's free.
We may be getting a pushback soon.
And if you too like being woken up at night by our long, hurtful conversations on Discord, go ahead and join it.
Hey, you're good. The love button is the poop truck.
It's the pooping wagon.
Alrighty, since I don't think nothing is coming in, let's see.
They just
Okay.
the poop trucks just haul leftover groceries.
Yep, the flavors. Anyways, guys, so let's see. Since nothing is coming in,
Taco Bell seasoning.
I think it might be time to call it a show. So
This
from,
is weird.
yeah, it's really weird that this is dead. So no, from all of us, thank you for tuning in. We figured out the membership stuff. We're gonna tweak them a little bit, and then we're gonna release more info once we get it.
And if you have an iPhone, you might have to restart it a few times for the membership to finally work. It is Apple, after all. Reload, update your app, log out, log back in. It'll eventually work.
But anyways, guys, from all of us here at Sky Harbor International Airport, from Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, we wish you guys a wonderful evening. Go catch some football, spend it with your loved ones, and let's show you the downtown area before we go off. So from all of us here, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Take care. Slavin out.
Have a good night, everyone.